What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, fam? What up, y'all, man? Man, another beautiful, beautiful day, man. Man, I know I always start my videos the same way. Another beautiful day in sunny Southern California, baby. I'm over here near the airport, about an hour away from getting off, man. Good news. I'm starting to go through the whole process of this new job that I'm trying to get. A couple little things we still got to do, man. Hopefully we can get through that. And, man, this is huge for me, so... Um, all my peoples, man, just pray for me, man. Whether you watch my videos, just send good prayers to Coach O, man, and hoping that everything work out because, man, the process is rolling now. I'm getting these emails. I'm sending back this paperwork. I'm handling this business. God is looking out for me. I got a good feeling, man, that this all going to work out the way it's supposed to work out, and I can move on to my new journey, man. And also, whether I move on to my new journey or not, man, nothing changes with me, man. I'm still keeping the faith. I'm still going to be out there digging away at it, trying to do everything I can to continue to better my life as well as keeping my eyes and ears out in the street, man. Focusing on this youth, being a mentor, just doing great things out here, man. That's what we do. Also, man, look, do me a favor, y'all. If you're watching this video, man, please subscribe to my channel. Like the video and share it if you believe the content is worth sharing, man. And I believe it's worth sharing. You know, we about, again, everything is all about positivity. We don't preach a lot of what other channels preach. Yeah, I can talk about that stuff, but that's not my lane. I let people stay in their lane. I'm going to stay in my lane. And that's what's best for me. And I'm never going to not stay in my lane because it's who I am.
Okay.
All right, man, real quick. Because I can get a ride at any time. Like I said, I'm at the end of my shift, and it's booming today, man. We rolling. I just want to address the Myles Garett trade. It was just on my mind. So for those that don't know, you will find out right now. I am a die-hard Dallas Cowboy fan. I love them Cowboys to death. Obviously, I've been a Cowboy fan over 40 years. Was a Cowboy fan. I was initially initiated to the Cowboys when I was 4 years old. Little quick story. My mom was a Cowboy fan. One of my brothers was a Cowboy fan. I got 4 brothers. One of my brothers resting in peace. My other brothers are still around. But yeah, man, my mom was a diehard Cowboy fan. I remember sitting there in 1978 watching the Super Bowl with her. That was like my initiation because I seen how serious my mom was about the Cowboys, how she reacted to every play. And she was the same way when I was playing football. When I was playing football, my mom would come to the games. She'd be the one screaming louder than anybody out there, supporting and rooting on her son from the time I was playing Pop Warner to all the way through high school and even my brief, small college career that I attempted to have. And that's just a little bit of my story. But yeah, just going back to, yeah, man, 1978, man. Cowboys playing the Steelers, man. We lost that game, and that from that day forward, man, I was a die-hard, big Cowboy fan, and I still am a Cowboy fan to this day. Anybody that knows me from the time I was in elementary, through junior high, through high school, and currently, they know how serious I am about them Cowboys. I am the kind of Cowboy fan that would prefer to watch the games alone with the door closed because that's just how serious it is to me. And of course, over the last 30 years, they have broken all of us in half. And yes, we're still hanging in there because we want the team to succeed, obviously. Hopefully this year we made some really good moves to at least get the defense better. We know the offense is a top offense. There's no question about it. The defense struggled a lot last year and all of that stuff. As a football team, all the units have to sort of be working on the same engine. The defense just wasn't there. So we start over. Young defensive coordinator, Christian Parker. Don't know really too much about him, but other than what I've heard on social media. But hey, I'm a big fan. If he's a part of the Cowboy, our growth and us moving forward as a defense and as a football team, then so be it. I'm a big Christian Parker fan now, and we just have to roll with it. But here's the deal, man. Myles Garett and the Los Angeles Rams, man. I'm actually about 10 minutes away from the stadium right now. Just posted up real quick. Man, listen, the good and the bad. and this is just my opinion, obviously the good. And a lot of people may not like this reason for being the good, but this is the good. The good for me is that the Rams are in the NFC West. And I mean, as you know, being a Cowboy fan, we got many rivals. Some rivals are way up here, some not so much. But one of the rivals that obviously is way up here is those San Francisco 49ers. And unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with this man for probably the next 5 years. No disrespect to the 49ers. All due respect, I think people kind of overlooked how good of a season they had last year with all the injuries. But you know what? I really don't feel sorry for you. So Myles Garett, for me, give him hell for the next 5 years. So be it. But here's the bad. As a Cowboys fan, and a guy who is just suffering because we have been so irrelevant for so long, now Myles Garett joins the Rams. It's almost a for sure thing, and it probably was almost a for sure thing before the season's even starting, okay? Because we really don't have any expectations, obviously. So this would be year 31 that I'm going to go without another Super Bowl. And if lucky, I mean, see, let's look at it like this. You got the NFC West, who's at the top of the hill. You got the Seahawks, the reigning champions. You got the Rams, who have just loaded up at every level. The defense is, I mean, you know, if the offense can just function, the defense is obviously a number one defense. And then you got the 49ers, who, you know, they just have great coaching, man. And they seem to just know how to fit, They just seem to know how to compete as well, right? And then you got the NFC North. Chicago pounced us last year, got better. Green Bay, but they were the better team. Yeah, it was a tie game last year, but a tie wasn't even a win. It was a tie. And then Detroit, no matter, they had 100 injuries. They had 17 starters injured and still beat our ass. Excuse my language. So, I mean, we might be if you ranked just teams in the NFC, we're probably maybe 7th or 8th. So, yeah, we're moving forward. I'm always going to be thinking positive when it comes to the Cowboys. But it's just, unfortunately, this is the good and bad when it comes to how free agency works. Now, we could do the same thing. Why couldn't we go out and get a Myles Garett? Well, there's a lot of people asking that. Basically because we're settling for the small growth. We're settling for, hey, you know what? We'll just, let's give it another 2 or 3 years before maybe we can get in the playoffs and try to win a playoff game. But you probably still gonna have to come to LA or go to San Francisco or go to Seattle or go to Chicago, because these teams are not gonna get worse. They're just gonna get better. And right now, they have the solution to beating your tail. So, I love my Cowboys. Congratulations to the Rams. You get it. You get the reigning defensive player of the year. You got the offensive MVP. I'm not really a Rams hater. It is what it is. It's Cowboys are nothing. But at the end of the day, you give credit where credit is due. And we'll see. I guess. Listen, I'm not ready to say that they're going to be the team that's going to represent the NFC, because I still believe you got to go out and play the game. You still got to play the game. But they're going to be very, very tough if you got to come to LA. You need to get those guys out of LA. If you got to come to LA, if you got to come to SoFi, they're going to be very tough. They're going to be very tough. That division is going to be very tough again. Seattle is still going to be very tough. The 49ers are going to get healthy. They're going to be very tough. So, I respect it. So yeah, that's really my take. Again, you got the good and the bad. the good is, again, for our rivalries, there you go. The bad is that we're obviously going to be set back another couple years now. So, well, maybe there's something down the line. We may make a move to try and at least get us over the hump. I don't know if I'm willing to say I'll be satisfied with one playoff win, but I guess you got to start somewhere, right? I mean, even as a coach, I understand that, the one reason why I guess I don't get so upset when you're kind of going through the process is that you do have to start somewhere. You do have to start somewhere. So, I just wanted to, that was just on my mind. Just wanted to make a quick video. Coach O, please, y'all, subscribe to my channel, man. Coach O, Pasadena 444. Come on, man. Let's get these subscribers up, man. I'm willing to put in the work, you know what I'm saying? But I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. I need you guys to help me to get my voice out there. And again, man, I'm always about networking, man. So any way you help me, I'm willing to help you, man. Thank you. Coach O, man. I love y'all. Peace.